Hey guys, Omni here. Welcome back for episode 10, the finale of season 1 of that 90s show. I really do hope this does well enough to get us a season 2, because I've really been enjoying myself with this one. And much like with the episode where I wore my X-Files shirt, and I've gone this long somehow without wearing a Friends shirt. And they actually have referenced Friends in the dialogue of one of the episodes, directly. At least I remembered it in time for the finale. It is my favorite sitcom of all time, after all. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and hop into this, so if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gives you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you need your own footage to sync up with the time codes from reacting to the entire episode. You get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, to try to make it worth your while since you are going to always support the channel. And guys, if you enjoy the reaction, please leave a like, drop a comment. I'd really appreciate it. It really does help us out. And subscribe if you're not already. Let's go ahead and dive into episode 10, Kids in America. Here we go.
Leia, take the picture. My eyes are burning. I need to blink.
There's only 24 pictures on this camera, and I don't want to waste any of them.
Oh my god. Dude, the struggle. I know that struggle.
Send me a copy. I can never get a good angle.
Why don't I take the pictures?
Oh, great. Try to make me look really cool.
Good luck.
I took care of this thing like it's my baby. Till I dropped it down the stairs.
Just like Mom did to you.
Oh! Oh! Oh, dude! The Kelso.
Bro.
Yeah, bro. Dude.
We are not this desperate.
I had something I wanted to say and I completely lost it. Hey guys, Editing Omni here. So I did finally remember what I was going to say here when they were talking about when his mother dropped him when he was a baby. I was going to say, now my mom didn't drop me on my head, but she did leave me vaguely unattended when I was like 2 or 3 or something like that for just a few moments. And I was just started climbing up the stairs, slipped and fell like 3-4 steps, flat face first onto concrete. I know it wasn't funny then, obviously not for her, because she said I was like dead silent, so she was like, oh my god, my son's dead. So she was freaking out until she picked me up and I immediately started wailing. Them talking about that made me think back to that little story.
Ozzie, are you gonna be sad when I'm gone?
No.
He isn't great about expressing his emotions.
If I say how I feel, people say how they feel.
That is fair.
I was worried that when you had that talk with Leia about breaking things off, it was gonna harsh the mood. But it didn't. I'm having a blast.
I haven't told her yet.
Oh no.
It's not a breakup. It's more like we were boyfriend and girlfriend, but now we're gonna stop.
That's a breakup, you donk.
Whoa, she cheesied your deezy.
We're gonna be apart for 9 months. Long distance relationships are hard.
Hard.
I know you're upset, but he's making a lot of sense. This way you both can go off and live your lives. Right, babe?
Yeah. Long distance is nuts. Nuts.
Do you know how much it costs to call my boyfriend in Canada? Well, your grandparents
This
are
shit's
about
not
to
cheap.
find out.
Oh.
You're with them? No, I'm looking out for you. I mean, it is a long time apart, and also, man whore.
She won't be gone for long. Her boyfriend is here. Her best friend lives next door, and she loves my potato salad.
And what about me? I'm fun.
You suck!
Oh, dear. So what's going on here?
Boyfriend stuff, me stuff, and yesterday she got sick from some weird potato salad.
Those are the big ticket items. She may not want to come back next summer.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Don't everyone leave.
What the hell was that?
That tree came from your property.
Oh, then we'll call it an act of God. Could happen to the best of us.
But it didn't happen to the best of us. It happened to you.
I've been busy.
Doing what?
That will be me.
Oh, god damn it, Fez.
You had time to put on pants?
My pants take time to wiggle into.
Fair.
We bumped into each other at the Chili's and we decided to give it another try.
Yeah, it turned out I wanted my baby back. Did you have fun cutting off my balls? What? I should be the one dealing with the landlord. I need Sherri to see that I am invested in our relationship.
Aw.
Just get this tree out of my driveway.
Oh, Mr. Red.
They eat my popsicles, they take over my basement, and they turn my life upside down. Dumbasses.
Oh!
Mom, thank God you're here. Everything's ruined. My boyfriend broke up with me, and for some reason, I took it out on Gwen.
Boyfriend?
Jay Kelso.
Kelso?
That Leia had a hoot this summer, which she seems to be forgetting. Movie nights, trips to the lake house, the rave.
A rave?
Right now, I just need to get out of this hellhole.
Well, would a hellhole have such a catchy commercial? Everything points to this place.
That is a nice jingle.
George Harrison's sister lived here.
Was that Godzilla figure up at the top?
Honey, breakups suck.
How would you know? You've been with Dad since high school.
Actually, we broke up a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one of those times I dated Jay's uncle, Casey.
A Kelso?
Yeah.
But whenever I was going through something like this, you know who helped me through it? My friends. So just go talk to Gwen.
For the uninitiated, he was played by Luke Wilson, Pat on Stargirl.
That was the sexiest thing you've ever done. I mean, besides the way you say pistachio.
Pistachio.
Oh my God.
Can I have $20? I need to get something for Leia.
Oh, allow me. Yeah, I feel it. 50 it is.
Thanks, new dad.
Oh, I'm a problem solver, baby.
Good, because my landlord's here.
What? Ah! Really?
It's you.
Yes!
Fenton, what are you doing here?
I own this place, along with 3 other homes, 1 duplex, and a Dippin' Dots.
Have you heard of Chess Fest?
Barely. I sat through one of your annoying commercials when I was in the bath, which is a long way of saying I have a TV in my bathroom, bitch.
God, I love these two and their feud.
When you signed your lease, it specifically said no pets over 150 pounds.
I'd rather this ties than that face.
I'd rather this face than those shoes.
I'd rather this shoes than no hair.
Go to hell!
I'll see you there.
Oh, God.
I'm not touching that tree until you pay your rent, which, by the way, just went up because of that.
What?
And stay the hell away from my Dippin' Dots. You will never taste the ice cream of the future.
Highlight of the season. That's not true, Eric. But still.
It's time we had a little chat.
How did you know I was here?
Oh, this is my town, sweetie. I have eyes everywhere. She is so upset she may not come back next summer.
That's not what I wanted.
This isn't about you.
I f***ing love Kitty, man.
What if she meets someone else? Or what if I get asked to star in the next Karate Kid? I mean, I'd have to move to Reseda.
I was dating this boy I was madly in love with. And then the war started. He was being shipped overseas.
Aww.
World War I?
How old do you think she is?
Anyway, we decided we would still give it a shot. And I never regretted that decision.
And that guy was Red?
No, I think his name was Steve.
Long distance doesn't work?
Not with Steve. At least we tried. Honey, don't go through life wondering what could have been.
You're squeezing my hand pretty hard, Mrs. Forman. It's getting tighter.
I open a lot of mayonnaise jars.
What the hell?
Fly landed on my crotch, and I'm trying to decide if it's worth the swat.
Just hit the shaft and you're fine. Just don't hit the balls.
I totally overreacted. This is my first breakup, and I'm not handling it too well.
My first breakup felt like my heart was getting ripped out of my butt. So. Look, I was in a tough spot because Jay's my best friend, but I agree with you.
Aww.
And then Nikki chimed in talking about living separate lives, and I don't
Aww.
worry I'll get my heart ripped out of my butt again. I wish she wasn't always so... God, there just isn't a word for it.
Practical?
Cool. We just invented a word.
It's nice to know there's another hopeless romantic out there.
Yeah. I mean, what's more powerful than love? Maybe lightning.
If two people are meant to be, then they can survive anything.
Exactly.
Someone who you feel comfortable with.
I mean, someone you can talk to.
And everything's just easy.
Right. I mean, someone who just...
Gets you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell? Leia? Gwen? Nate?
Gwen?
I did not see this coming at all. Oh my god. Oh, what the f—
Oh, so much drama, right, Mama?
Who are you?
I think he's banging Gwen's mom.
Yes, I am. Oh, and we had just rekindled the flame to our relationship. Oh, cry with me. Oh, you two are no help. I miss my people.
No.
Maybe this life does.
Oh.
Maybe I'm here, but you're not. Hello?
Oh.
Man, I just totally forgot why I was laughing. Funny.
I mean, there's nothing more beautiful than when two people fit together perfectly, like two of these potatoes. How did they do this?
Fess.
Hey!
What are you doing here? Donna. Oh, this is so great. The old gang is here.
Oh.
You didn't kiss Nate. You don't owe Jay anything. So for now, you go back to Chicago. You call me every freaking day. Come back next summer, and we do it all again. I like this plan. Hang on. I got you something.
I don't know what you said to Fenton, but he's completely backed off.
I like you. So I put my ego aside and made him a peace offering.
Well, I made that birch my bitch. So I can take this off now. Take a picture. It'll last longer.
Oh, hearing you say that makes me emotional. And those emotions are going into my pants. Oh, my body's such a puzzle.
Well, let's go into the bedroom and put our pieces together.
Well, I was hoping to have sex, but yeah, sure, whatever. Let's do what you want to do.
Loved having you around. You. But you tell your friends the basement is off limits while you're gone.
I love you, honey. Tell your friends they can use the basement as much as they want while you're gone.
We don't have to talk about it. It was nothing.
Right. Really?
No, it was something.
Yeah, it was definitely something.
Leia! I'm so glad I caught you before you left. Oh, hey, bro.
Nothing.
I'm not ready to give up on us. And I know I was a jerk. But if you give me another chance, Leia, I will spend every day making it up to you.
That's so sweet.
Maybe this will help. That was a good one.
Last goodbyes, we gotta go.
You're calling me as soon as you get home. Oh, we have a lot to talk about. Smile! That was the last picture.
Aww.
I I'm so sorry.
What?
Nothing.
I'm really gonna miss her.
Me too. Not.
I can't hear this song and not think of anything other than the Digimon movie. Aww. Oh. And there we are. Damn, man. They really threw us a freaking curveball right there at the end. We better get a season 2. I will be upset if we do not. Oh, man. And while they were talking, I was like, they're really connecting. They're really seeing eye to eye here. Like, Nate's really coming in clutch with this advice. With everything that they've been, this wedge, with this realization that Nikki's probably not always going to be around for him in the long term. Like, they're now, of course, but they're all kids. I mean, they're all there now. But, like, he had that realization a little early, and then Jay really just bashed himself in his head there at the end. Got in his own way real fast by being like, I can't handle the long distance thing. Oh, this is the way it came up at the little get together. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. But I was not prepared for that alignment to come out of nowhere like that. Like, I thought we were definitely building something up like that, but I didn't expect it to culminate here. Like, maybe that could have been something that I thought was going to be off in the distance, but not right there. But it kept it spicy. It kept it interesting. Fenton and Fez. I was like, they brought up the landlord. I was like, who's the landlord? Who could it be? It's got to be somebody. If there's this mystery landlord that keeps coming up in the beginning of the episode, and the insistence that we talk to this person, and bringing Fez back in, and having Fenton show up, and have them having the spat in the kitchen, and then them having to put shit aside to make things work in the end. Oh God, that was so good. I love their spat, man. Their feud, it's so much fun. And the underhanded way the Fez still kind of won, but at the same time caved in, but at the same time got one over on by getting him a wig that's made of dog hair. Oh, it's so good. Man, Donna again, popping in, of course, makes sense. She's coming to pick up her daughter. And much like with the original show, man, I guess they had to pull some teeth to get Topher Grace to come back. I don't know what it is. Like, was it like that's all they had written? Or is that all they could get out of him? I wonder, because they had to really work some magic just for him to be in the finale of the original show. I know there was a lot of finagling and negotiation that came into play to get him back for that. But he slipped right into it. It was like he was never gone. Hell, he was more awake in this than he was in the finale of that 70s show. Man, we got a reference to Lori. Zero mention of Hyde, sadly. I was hoping we'd at least get like a name drop from Donna, Eric, somebody while we were here. Hell, even Kitty or Red could theoretically know what happened with him. I would imagine they keep in touch in some way in world, because we know what's going on in our world and why he's not at the show. But like, I was hoping for something at least. For some reason in my head, I was like, what if Gwen's trucker dad, why he's not ever around or here, is Hyde? That would, because she sees her dad, Nate established that, and it could have been a joke because he's mixed. That was something that was established in the later seasons, at least, that his dad, you know, wasn't white. It could have been a great joke to be like, oh, it skipped a generation or something like that. I think that could have been pretty fucking funny. Yeah, I don't know, man. This was fun. They definitely, I think they nailed the vibe, the tone. They really got this formula down. And it may have been a little rough in the early episodes with the interactions between the kids. I mean, it was their first times on screen. I don't know how they shot this. I don't know if they started off with a pilot. I imagine they would have. Sometimes with these bulk orders, they can kind of shimmy things around with the shooting schedules, since it's all going to drop at once anyway. So I'm wondering if, like, anything like that took place there, or they shot them sequentially, because it did progressively improve their chemistry, their dynamics, their interactions between one another. It just got more natural, dynamic, and quick and snappy, and I really enjoyed that about it. Yeah, I really do hope this does well. I don't know how this is ranking on Netflix right now. I haven't actually checked. It's number one. It's at least number one on TV currently, and it's been out. It's been out almost a week now by the time this comes around, so it's holding strong. My God, Wednesday's still on their top 10, dude. Understandably, I'm excited. I really do hope it gets a second season. I think they more than earned it, personally. It doesn't surpass the original. It has the potential maybe to eventually one day, but definitely not right out of the gate. But then again, that 70s show took a while to really find its footing. And again, I talked about the benefits of broadcast sitcom releases and live feedback and stuff like that. It was a lot of leverage that the show had to get good quickly. But this one, it really hit the pavement running. And by the end of this, I just thought it was like firing all cylinders, man. I really did. I found it really enjoyable. Again, not everything landed. It was cringy as hell at times, as these things always are. Not to be like these love triangles aren't awkward or anything. They are. But we had that too when Hyde was trying to steal Donna from Eric, or trying to interject and intercept and f that up, because he all of a sudden just out of nowhere ended up crushing hard on Donna. We had that for a while. Then of course is the Kelso Jackie Hyde thing. It's just again playing into the formula, and something the showrunners obviously like to play around with, at least to kind of get this going. It makes a lot more sense because these kids are also a lot younger, so. And the whole distance thing, it's a little more confusing of a time period than, I mean, it's still confusing being 17, 18 and whatnot, but you know what I mean. I really enjoyed it. I loved it. I really did. Does it beat the first one, the original? No. Do I love these kids as much as the original cast? No. But I also haven't had 8 years with these kids. I didn't grow up with these kids. And for them to still kind of come on top here and really kind of win me over, I mean, I'm pretty easy to win over, to be honest. Let's be real. As long as I'm entertained. I don't need something to be good. I don't need something to be flawless. If I'm entertained by it, that is the goal. It is entertainment. And I think this show really did nail that. And these kids, I found them all quite enjoyable by the end. But guys, what did you think? And if you enjoy the reaction, leave a like, drop a comment, and let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you're not already. And we'll carry on the conversation after the video. Guys, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you check it out over on Patreon, or become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny, Sherri, Ryan, Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Coruscant, Margaret Grace, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, Amy Becca, and Josh Lee. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys, and I hope to see you in Season 2. Take care, everybody.